Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to kind of do a product spotlight, but more of a training so that you have a better understanding about our wax and warmers. All right, so first and foremost, understand that our warmers go through a very intense, to say the least, building process. We think through the process of what the warmer can look like, what the aesthetics can bring to the space that it's going to be in. And for instance, this particular warmer is our pink Himalayan warmer. It literally is salt. So you guys have seen the pink Himalayan salt lamps, right? This is one of those, but with the added benefit of a wax warmer. So seriously, there's a lot of thought process behind how our warmers are made, the decorative aspect of them, and the potential healing properties that a element can bring. So if we're talking decorative, there are themes. We all have themes in our homes, right? And so for us here up in the Allagash, it's Moose. We actually have a nickname called Moose Town. And so for me, this is super fitting to have this type of warmer in my home. These types of warmers are plain, they're etched, but they have such character. Look how beautiful this is. And at night, it's even better because of the light throw that these little holes make in that particular warmer. So you're gonna have some warmers that throw off a lot of light, okay? So we're in the daytime, but you can see back here where there's a lot of light being shown. This is a glass warmer, so there's gonna be a lot more light that comes out of this particular warmer based on the bulb on the inside. This is a white warmer, so you're gonna get that nice soft glow from the bulb on the inside, but you're also gonna get some of the aesthetics of the light being thrown in the room based on the holes that are created in this particular warmer. And then you're gonna have some that don't have any light at all. It's an element warmer. And so this hot plate is what is gonna heat the wax. And now we're just talking about some pretty cute decorative warmers. And then you have some warmers that don't give off very much light at all. So I'm gonna shut the lights off and turn off the flash and show you this particular warmer. So this just has an array of lights that go through. This is an element warmer, but there's an LED light on the inside. So there are many different types of warmers. There's many different styles. There's different glazes. There's different finishes. Some are hand painted. Some are ceramic. Some are glass. There's all kinds. So you're bound to find something that you absolutely love. Okay, so now let's talk about how these warmers work. So for the most part, most of them have a bulb on the inside. This one is a 25 watt bulb, okay? You have 20 watt bulbs and 15 watt bulbs. These wattages are specific to Scentsy warmers because they've been tested to melt our type of wax, which we'll talk about in a minute. Now, you noticed when I showed you some of the other warmers that I have that some of them are element warmers where they're actually a hot plate that the dish sits on, and that's what's warming the wax. So we either have bulbed or no bulbed. Okay, so let's talk about the wax for a minute. So our wax is a food grade paraffin wax. It is non-toxic, it is safe for animals, it is safe for children, for humans, right? It is the same wax that they use to coat and protect our pears and apples. It's edible. Now, I'm not going to tell you to eat this because it's probably not going to taste very good. It's wax, right? So the difference between the coating of a pear or an apple is how thick the amount of wax is that they're applying, okay? So this is our wax. It is a soft wax. So if you look at a candle that has a wick, it has to get to about 325 degrees in that wick for the wax to start melting. That's considered a hard wax, which means that it has to, the flash point is a higher temp, okay, for it to melt. This is a soft wax. So a soft wax does not take as high of a temperature for it to melt. Matter of fact, if I were to keep this in my hand for a length of time, it will melt at just above body temperature. Okay, so if you have a fever, you're gonna melt it with your hand. Our wax is going to maintain, and because it's a soft wax, it maintains the oils better, it maintains the fragrance better, and when it does get warmed, it's going to dissipate and mix the oils and the wax together so that it has a nice blend of scent that's being released. All right, so our wax is a 3.2 fluid ounce wax. This is Mandarin Zest, which is what I'm going to be using in my warmers today. They are 8 cubes, okay? So you're gonna have 8 cubes in one bar. You're gonna snap it like a Hershey bar. So when you open up the bar, it comes out like this, and you're literally going to snap it like a Hershey bar. And it's going to be easy to do because it's a soft wax, okay? Now, on your dishes for your Scentsy warmers, you're gonna notice a number, and that number signifies how many cubes you should be putting in your dish. Okay, this might be backwards, but there's the number. So that is a number 4. This dish, this warmer, based on its size, based on the wattage of the bulb that you're using and the size of the dish, this is recommending 4 cubes. Okay, so you're literally gonna take your cubes that you've broken and you're just gonna place it in the dish. And the bulb and the heat that is given off from the bulb is what's going to melt that wax. It'll take about 15 minutes for those cubes to melt down, and you'll start smelling, matter of fact, I can already start smelling some of that fragrance off of the cold wax bar. So now it's time to enjoy your fragrance in your home. My suggestion is to change out your wax every 3 days or so. You're gonna start noticing the scent dissipates towards that 3rd day. And a lot of that comes from us just being used to a scent. It's called being nose blind. And so every 2-3 days, you're gonna change out your wax. My suggestion is to never put new wax in an old wax dish that's already melted, okay? So you're gonna wanna take the wax out, potentially using our cotton rounds, and you're going to replace that wax with nice, fresh wax. I hope you found this interesting. If you have any questions whatsoever, please don't ever hesitate to put the questions in the comments below. I am here to help you. I'll see you on the next video.